After passing into first reading a bill seeking to repeal and reenact the acts establishing Nasarawa Broadcasting Service NBS, the State House of Assembly at the Monday's plenary considered the bill for second reading. Deputy Majority Leader of the House, Ebel Bala, while presenting the substance of the bill, said it's apt to give NBS legal backing for effective dissemination of information in the state.
As in Section 3 of this bill, subsection 2 of the bill, this corporation shall provide radio and television service on behalf of the state government on commercial basis. It will generate revenue for the entire state.
However, members of the State House of Assembly were divided on input to be made into the bill, as member representing Doma South constituency, Musa Ibrahim Abubakar, led some members to condemn the Ministry of Information for taking total control of the state media outfit, advocating autonomy to allow NBS compete with its contemporaries.
I found out that they are still operating under a ministry, and there's one demigod who has actually held them in the jugular. Whatever they do has to pass through his screening. And honestly, even the GM is not independent. He speaks to you with fear. You cannot go there to request for anything, for the fear of this certain permanent secretary. Mr. Speaker, this bill is timely because it will be a political suicide, and for me to remain here as a member whose constituents look forward for quality information dissemination, and for this certain station be held by one certain demigod.
So many activities have been frustrated because of somebody who feel they must pass through him. And in this situation, sir, I think it is very, very necessary for this honorable house to put into consideration for the betterment of the state.
Over 20 years that this agency has been established, the high concentration of the power in the hands of the Ministry of Information is a clear definition of dictatorship.
It's just like when you give birth to a child, that child needs independence. That child needs autonomous. That child needs freedom.
NBS also need to have their own autonomous so that they can operate in such a way whereby they have their own independence.
On the position of the Director General being canvassed in the bill, member representing Away North at the State House of Assembly, Hudu, a former staff of NBS, led other lawmakers to kick against it, saying that will amount to politicizing the activities of the media house, calling for the retention of the position of the general manager to allow staff grow in their cadre.
DG is a political appointment, so if we are considering the passage of this bill to become a law for NBS to have an independence of its own, please, we should also consider the right of this staff that one day they will rise to become GM of this station. Maybe I
support Honorable Hudu. Those staff of the NBS should be made to grow from the lower cadre to the rank of the GM so that it will encourage them.
NBS is working fine with the way it is going, but we all need to grow. It should grow, but let us watch the growth. Let us not just give them a passage. They should go and do what?
The time we are giving them the freedom, they should be able to have the capacity to cover the entire state.
I do hope that with the coming and the giving birth of this bill, we are going to see a new birth of sophisticated broadcasting equipment.
After listening to the debate, the Speaker, Ladi Jatau, committed the bill to the House Committee on Information to work on it and report back to the House on May 6, 2024.